Hello and welcome to day 16 of the Emergent series. In the last few videos, we saw some of the integrations that we could do with our app using Emergent. And we also saw that we were getting some issues here and there. And in today's video, let's see what are some best troubleshooting practices that we can use to get these issues resolved. So let's get started. So as you can see, we have got this issue here, which is the dashboard is not loading, right? It's continuously showing the loading screen, but it is not loading. So if I go to tasks, we have some other issue and so on and so forth, right? So I'll go to dashboard. I'll refresh this now. I'm firstly going to talk to the agent, which is conversational mode of troubleshooting. Now I'm going to the agent and mentioning when I open the dashboard, I see a loading screen continuously, but nothing loads. Could you check this issue and resolve it, right? So I'm exactly mentioning what the issue is, which particular screen, and what am I observing. Okay, so that it understands what it needs to check and hopefully resolve it. This is basically called conversational debug, where you're talking to the agent. You're not giving any screenshot and any other reference. You're just talking to the agent and explaining to the agent what the issue is in simple words. Now you can see that it is actually using a troubleshooter agent to diagnose this issue, right? So it is a sub agent that it is using to understand what is the issue, and then it will fix this issue for us. You can see here it has sent a detail to the sub agent and it says issue. Dashboard page shows infinite loading spinner and never renders content. Component. Front-end dashboard page. Error message. No error message in console. Page just stuck showing loading spinner. Recent actions. User navigated to the app dashboard page. Previous fix attempts. None. None yet. Relevant files. So based on our simple prompt, it has given a detailed prompt or complete detail to its triage agent, right? So you can see here that it has got a summary. Root cause analysis complete. Dashboard infinite loading issue. Issue identified. Dashboard page stuck on infinite loading spinner. Okay, root cause says the set loading false statement in app front-end source pages dashboard page.js, okay, is commented out, preventing the loading state from ever being set to false. This causes the component to remain in loading state indefinitely. Okay, fix required, uncomment the line 44, and then it is actually doing this change now. It has done the change. So let me refresh the screen, or let me go to this particular screen and refresh it. And there you go. The dashboard is loading completely fine now. Okay, let me go to tasks and you can see that I'm getting this error, right? And what I can do over here is I can take screenshot of this particular error, or I can also copy this error message, right? And go back to Emergent agent and mention when I go to the tasks screen, I am seeing some errors. Here is what I see, right? I give the entire error code that I'm getting, okay? And then just hit enter. Now, you could also take a screenshot of this particular error and give it to the Emergent agent. But if you give a screenshot, then it is going to use an image analyzer agent, which will analyze the image to understand what the issue is. And that can consume slightly more credits than if you were to copy paste the error text. And that's why I went ahead with text. In case if you cannot copy paste the text for whatever reason, then you can take the screenshot and share it with the agent. This is where you are not just conversating with the agent, but you are also giving some context of what the issue is. What issue are you seeing on the screen, right? So this is the second method that we can use, and let's see what the agent does in this particular case. Again, as we can see, let me use the troubleshooter agent to diagnose and fix this error. Okay, and it has sent the detailed prompt to the sub agent. Okay, and it has analyzed the issue. And you can see here, perfect. The troubleshooter identified both errors. Let me fix them now. And there you go. it says the troubleshooter agent has addressed the errors found based on current analysis, right? So I'll go back, refresh the screen. Now, in one of the videos, when we were integrating with voice agent, we saw that we were getting some issue and we went to console and we took the console logs and shared it with the agent. And agent was able to understand what exactly was going wrong and resolved it for us. Likewise, we can have some network-based issues. Now, I will showcase how do we solve that problem. So if I go to dashboard, you can see here the task by status or task by category is actually not loading. Okay. And when I go to inspect and if I go to network, okay, we have some issues over here. So I click on that. We can see here it says failed to load resource. The server responded with a status of 404. And this is being shown for statistics 1, right? And we have same issue over here as well. Okay, I've already sent a message and the message that I had sent was when I load the screen, the dashboard displays, but no data appears in the graph. It's empty. What could be the issue? And you can see here it says, let me help you diagnose this issue. Since the dashboard loads but has no data in the graphs, this is likely an API data fetching problem. Let me use troubleshooter agent to investigate. Okay. And when it is actually troubleshooting, it has understood that it has to check for network tab, for failed API request, possibly wrong endpoints URL or failed requests. Okay. Let's see what it actually does. So you can see here it says that root cause identified, front end calling wrong API endpoint. Okay, and dashboard page line 27 has incorrect endpoint URLs. Backend only provides API dashboard summary route. 404 error silently caught, causing summary state to remain null. Results in all stats showing 0 and empty charts. Developer comment indicated this was a known issue, never fixed, right? Because we introduced this bug. So it has understood that there was a known error. So let's quickly check that. Now, in some of the cases, it might not be able to access network tab for whatever reason. And in that case, what we can do is we can go ahead, okay, and copy this particular network log that we have got, okay, and give it along with our prompt to the agent. We had seen how do we do this with console log in one of the previous video. We just have to follow the same thing. Copy this logs, go to the agent and add it over here along with your prompt as to what was the issue and what did you see in the network tab. And there you go. It says the dashboard data fix initiated. I have identified and fixed the API endpoint mismatch that was causing empty graphs. Specifically, the dashboard was calling something, but the backend only has this thing. Okay, the error was silently caught without user feedback. Okay, and corrected API endpoints URL, updated task update method from patch to put, added content type headers for team invitations. Okay, next steps, please check the dashboard to see if the task counts, bar charts, quick stats and team information shows correctly. Let me know if you continue to experience issues or if further investigation was with comprehensive testing is needed. Okay, so I'm going over here and refreshing this particular screen. And you can see that everything is working fine. And in the network tab, there is no issue at all, right? So you can use this network tab and the console tab like we saw last time, okay, to debug this issue. Even if you don't understand what that means, just copy those messages and give it to the agent. Agent will understand what's going wrong and it'll fix it for you. Now, we have one more method that we can use to debug the issues that we have on our app. And let me introduce you to that. So if I go to tasks and if I actually open this particular task, it's throwing some error, right? Now I could just go ahead and give this details to the agent, but let's assume that there are multiple issues and I don't want to test it. I am lazy and I do not want to test it myself. So what I can do is I can go to the agent. I will put the prompt like there seems to be some issues in the app. Please test the app thoroughly and fix the problems yourself. Now, this particular method will do a thorough testing on your behalf. But please be mindful that it will consume considerable amount of credits. So you can see here it says, let me run comprehensive testing on entire application to identify and fix all issues. So you can see here the testing agent is actually running right now. If you actually open this up, you can kind of understand what the agent is trying to do, but it's not a user-friendly statements. This is more like an agent-friendly statements. So you can see here execution in progress. It's actually testing out things for us. So it says the testing has shown a strong success rate with the backend APIs, including the dashboard issue, which appears to be resolved after correcting the API endpoint. Dashboard now loads as expected. Here's the summary of the backend API test currently passing. Health check, user authentication, task creation, retrieval, update and deletion. Dashboard summary, all others, totaling 16 tests. Now let's go ahead and test this. I'm going to refresh this screen. And let me open this. Yes, there you go. It has actually resolved this issue that we had prior to sending that message, which means that the agent actually went ahead and tested the app and fixed the issue that it would have seen. Now, does it mean that when you ask the agent to do a thorough testing, will it cover A to Z testing? Probably not. It will do some basic testing on all the pages, but if you give instructions as to what it has to test particularly, let's say for example tasks, okay, do all the testing with regards to the task management here, right? In that case, it's more likely to do a thorough testing of tasks alone. Because for a SaaS platform like this, the agent can still go ahead and do all the testing, but developers would have restricted it to do certain testing only, so that it does not consume all the credits that we had in our account without us actually knowing. Hence, be mindful about using this testing agent. I would always recommend have a human test this as much as possible and give agent clear instructions as to what's going wrong, so that you can get the efficient app built in the most efficient manner with as little credits as possible. I hope this video was helpful and you will use these methods when you are stuck with issues while building with Emergent. Thank you for watching, and we will be covering MCP with Emergent from tomorrow's video. So stay tuned and I will see you in the next one.